Student again, how are you today, student? I hope that you are fine. So everyone, today is, what day today everyone? Today is Tuesday, May 11th, 2021, okay, 2021. So based on the schedule for every Tuesday, you are going to learn about listening starter 2 right here. Listening starter 2. And for session, Unit 9, the same as that you have already learned so far. A visit to a city. Okay, so student, did you send the homework to the homeroom teacher or did you send the classwork to the teacher? I hope that you send homework and classwork to the teacher already, right? And don't forget to prepare, to be well prepared about the notebook and also listening starter and hangout book and also smartphone and laptop in order to concentrate to the lesson during my explanation, okay? So today also you are going to learn about listening starter tools as I have already mentioned. Unit 9 means a visit a city, so pick. Yes, new page, the new page 59, student in here, page 59. So on this page, we have like 3 parts that you are going to learn. Mean listening practice 1. Can you see it? Open your book on page 59, student. You can see right now, okay? So part A, listen and circle the word or phrase you hear. And part B, listen, write the letters that match the pictures, and C, listen and fill in the blank. But for today also, I raised up only 2 parts, part A and part B. So student, before you move to part A and part B, you have to review some phrase or word that you have already learned from the previous session in this unit, okay? So number 1, need, I need ticket, I need some money, I need my mother, I need my parent, I need something a lot, okay? And then move to number 2, like the base. This one, the phrase to say like the base. And other one, to get to the museum. Yes, get to the museum. And number 4, watch the animals. And number 5, take the subways. Number 7, wait at the bus stop. Okay, so again student, 1 is needed, 2, like the base, 3, get to the museum, 4, watch the animal, 5, take the subways, number 6, wait at the bus stop. So this one is a review part that you have already learned. And student, right now, please open your book on page 59, student. On page 59, you have, like, as I have already mentioned, we have part A, part B, part C. But today, I just raised up like A, B only, and here, A and B, okay? So, part A, as you can see, listen and circle the words or phrase you hear. And part C, listen and write the letter that match the picture. And you can see the picture in here. They explain you. Okay, so number 1 pictures, the one woman and 1 girl. Okay, I don't know anywhere. And other one is a traffic line, like a lot of cars. And number 2, 1 woman and 1 girl take on the train. And this one, the car in front of the museum, okay, means 2 people, they are talking together in here. The picture explained you already in here, right? So, and part B also, you have to write the letter that matches the pictures. When you hear the letter, when you hear the sentence, you can do it correctly, okay? So, for part A, listen and circle the word or phrase you hear. So right now, number 1, the bus, the museum ticket were 5 each. And number 2, we walk across the bridge, we walk across the street. So, bridge or street. And number 3, I wait at the bus stop I wait at the museum for an hour, for an hour already. So right now, student, okay, if you want to answer correctly, part A and part B, please listen carefully with me, and after that, you can circle or you can mark the letter correctly. So now start to listen carefully and practice doing exercise with me. Okay.
A. Listen and circle the word or phrase you hear. 1,
The museum tickets were $5 each.
2. We walked across the bridge. 3,
I waited at the bus stop for an hour.
B. Listen. Write the letter that matches the picture. A.
The bus stop is in front of the museum.
B. There is a lot of traffic today. C.
We took the subway home.
D. The art museum was very expensive.
Yeah, thank you very much for your listening. You have listened for 5 minutes already because we have listened to part A and part B, right? So now, do you know the answer, student? Okay. Number one, the bus or the museum. The bus or museum, target verb for each. So this one, you hear the word the museum, so you circle the word museum. Yes, museum. And move to number two. Number two, we walk across the bridge or street. So we walk across the bridge. Yes, the bridge. This one is correct answer. Number one, this one is correct answer. Number two, this one is also correct answer. Because after you listen, you can know the answer correctly, right? So number three, I wait at the bus stop. I wait at the museum for an hour. So the correct answer is bus stop. We circle the word bus stop. Okay. So I wait at the bus stop for an hour. This is the correct answer. Okay. So number one, museum. Number two, bridge. Number three, bus stop. And move to part B. Listen and write the letter that match the picture, right? In here. So number one with letter what, student? Okay. The museum ticket is very expensive, so like $10,000. So letter D. Number one with letter D. Okay, you can write letter D. Okay, so now move to number two. Okay, there are a lot of cars on the road, traffic. On the road, yes, on the road is traffic. So this one is letter B. So number two, letter B. Yes, you have listened, you can know the answer, letter B. And move to number three, student. I wait at the bus stop for an hour. Sorry. Number three, the car park in front of the museum, right? The car park in front of the museum. Number three with letter, yes, letter what, student? Yes, correct, letter A, yes. And then the last one, number four, yes, the woman and girl take a subway to home, I think. So this is number four with letter C, yeah, letter C. Okay, so yes, number one, letter D, number two, letter B, number three, letter A, and number four, letter C. So student, I want to inform that I want to tell you that today that you are going to improve your knowledge, improve the listening, part A and part B. This one the way that good at listening, part A and part B, because you can tell me the correct answer in here, or I can tell you the correct answer in here, okay? And this part you have to review some phrase or some word that you have already learned. So student, don't forget, do the classwork and send to your homeroom teacher. This is very important for you. Okay, when you listen, you can do the classwork in your in your workbook about listening starter 2. We have workbook, so you can do it, listen, and let the teachers send you a track, and then you do the listening and then take a picture and send to your homeroom teacher. One more thing, don't forget to do the homework also. Okay, so now it's time that we are going to finish about first session, so wait for the second session, student. Thank you.